There has been a decade-long conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia over a region known as Nagorno-Karabakh. In this video, we'll delve into the history and background of this region, uncovering the reason behind the ongoing conflict, discussing the current situation, and exploring what the future may hold. Stay tuned. Nagorno-Karabakh is a historic region situated in the South Caucasus. Originally part of Iran, it fell under Russian control after the First Russo-Persian War in the early 19th century. Throughout its history, Karabakh's population was predominantly Armenian. Following the Russian Revolution in 1917, three independent states emerged in the southern Caucasus: Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. Nagorno-Karabakh was initially a part of Azerbaijan Democratic Republic. However, the Red Army swiftly overtook these fledgling states and established Soviet republics in their place. The Soviet authorities decided that Nagorno-Karabakh would remain a part of the Azerbaijan SSR, but granted it substantial autonomy. This arrangement persisted for many decades. As the Soviet Union weakened, dissenting voices within Nagorno-Karabakh began to grow louder. A separatist group emerged backed by the region's Armenian population. The people of Nagorno-Karabakh sought independence and in some instances expressed a desire to join Armenia instead of Azerbaijan. The waning power of the Communist Party left the situation unresolved, leading to a series of armed conflicts, now known as the First Nagorno-Karabakh War. In late 1991, the Soviet Union disintegrated, and Armenia and Azerbaijan both gained independence. Simultaneously, the separatist group in Nagorno-Karabakh declared itself the Republic of Artsakh, with its capital in Stepanakert, or Khankendi as referred to by Azeris. While Armenia swiftly established a new government, Azerbaijan experienced political instability, with 6 changes of leadership in less than 2 years. Despite its wealth and larger population, Azerbaijan's instability, coupled with Armenia's diplomatic efforts, gave Armenia the upper hand. Finally, in 1994, a ceasefire agreement was brokered with Russia's mediation, bringing an end to the fighting. As the result of conflict, the Republic of Artsakh gained control over Nagorno-Karabakh, and 9% of Azerbaijani territory has been occupied by Armenians in an attempt to break the isolation of Nagorno-Karabakh. However, it is important to note that these regions were still internationally recognized as Azerbaijani territory. Tragically, the war resulted in tens of thousands of casualties and the displacement of over 1 million people, with both sides accused of committing war crimes. Despite ongoing minor conflicts between the two sides, Armenia maintained the upper hand for over 2 decades. However, several factors contributed to gradual change. First, Azerbaijan's increasing wealth, fueled by its oil industry, gave it a substantial economic advantage. Today, Azerbaijan's GDP is more than 4 times that of Armenia. Secondly, the Republic of Turkey, under Erdogan leadership, began to play a more active international role. Erdogan vocally supported Azerbaijan both diplomatically and militarily. Lastly, the relationship between Russia and Armenia played a significant role. Russia had been primary supporter of Armenia in the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. Since 1998, the Republican Party of Armenia, known for its pro-Russian stance, has been the ruling party in Armenia. In 2018, Armenia experienced a series of protests known as the Velvet Revolution, leading to a resignation of Prime Minister Serge Sarkisian. Subsequently, a snap election was held and the opposition emerged victorious, with Nikol Pashinyan become the new Prime Minister. These events strained Armenia's relationship with Russia, as Moscow did not view them favorably. President Ilham Aliyev of Azerbaijan saw an opportunity in this situation. With a significant stockpile of ammunition and support from Turkey and Israeli drones, Azerbaijan initiated an offensive in Nagorno-Karabakh in 2020. There were reports that Azerbaijan had utilized Syrian mercenaries, although Baku consistently denied these claims. The war lasted 44 days, ultimately resulting in Azerbaijan's victory. According to the ceasefire agreement, all the occupied territory surrounding Karabakh were returned to Azerbaijan, but Nagorno-Karabakh remained under the rule of the Republic of Artsakh, connected to Armenia through a corridor known as the Lachin Corridor. Following the Second Nagorno-Karabakh War, Armenia's trust in Russia dwindled, and it sought to strengthen ties with Western nations, particularly the European Union. However, these diplomatic efforts failed, as Azerbaijan repeatedly violated the ceasefire. In December 2022, Azerbaijan blocked the Lachin Corridor, the only route for Artsakh to connect with the outside world. In September 2023, Azerbaijan launched another offensive in Nagorno-Karabakh, successfully capturing the entire territory. The President of Republic of Artsakh signed a decree to dissolve all its institutions by January 1, 2024, effectively ending its existence. This resulted in mass displacement of over 100,000 ethnic Armenians, constituting approximately 70% of Nagorno-Karabakh population. Despite Azerbaijan's dominance in the region, conflict persists. Border disputes remain unresolved, with the situation surrounding Nakhchivan, an Azerbaijani exclave separated from the mainland by Armenia, being particularly contentious. Azerbaijan, with Turkey's support, aimed to establish a corridor called the Zangezur Corridor through Armenia territory, connecting Nakhchivan to mainland Azerbaijan. This corridor would run along the Iran-Armenia border, and is strongly opposed by both Armenia and Iran. Armenia plays a crucial role in connecting Iran to Europe via Georgia and the Black Sea, which is an alternative route to Turkey. The Zangezur Corridor, if realized, would also connect Turkey directly to Azerbaijan and Central Asia, bypassing Iran, an outcome Iran strongly opposes. Thus, while Azerbaijan's control over Nagorno-Karabakh may seem to end the conflict, these ongoing disputes could lead to further tensions and hostilities. Armenia is actively seeking support from Western countries and has been supporting Ukraine despite its close historical ties to Russia. Armenian diaspora communities wield significant influence in Western nations, which may lead to Western countries intervening on Armenia's behalf. Additionally, numerous reports of human rights violations by Azerbaijani soldiers in Nagorno-Karabakh continue to draw international attention and condemnation. In this video, we've delved into the complex dynamics of the South Caucasus region, shedding light on the ongoing conflicts and disputes. The situation remains fluid, with numerous factors at play. If you found this content informative, I would greatly appreciate your support by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Your feedback is invaluable to me, so please don't hesitate to leave any question and suggestion for the future topics in the comment section. Thanks for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.